Hi everyone, it's Shar and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of speed builds lately, but I was inspired to do a real-time build just so you all can hear my thought process. I'm also greatly amused by the fact that we caught three birds mid-flight in our little pause. So we are going to build a micro home, and I have a real family in here because I wanted to have a super small budget. Okay, we will cheat a little bit just to let you know. There is a trick in The Sims 4 where if you just place walls together, it doesn't see it as a room, even though it is an enclosed space. So let's just work this out. Okay, so I think the common room is going to be like our little cheaty space. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Bird, if you could get out of my way, that'd be great. We have, let's see. I want us to have a really big backyard. So, okay. And then last one, we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And if we take this wall here, it should make a room without making a room. There we go. Okay, so that is our kitchen. Gorgeous. Okay, so that is our living and kitchen space. Now, the only official rooms in this house will actually be the bedrooms. Now, bear in mind, this is a house for Micah James. Micah James is my not-so-very red sim. He is a single father of one baby girl, so we have to make room for that. Okay, so we've placed 14 of 32 tiles. Is that going to fit a double bed? Let me see. Is this big enough for a double bed? Because I'm thinking that the answer is no. Oh, it does fit a double bed. Okay, we'll play it safe and we'll expand. There we go. That'll be Micah James's room. And then we're going to have a room for the toddler. How much of a stretch would it be if we gave Micah James a super, super tiny ensuite? 21 tiles. Okay. And we're going to need a room for Clover, which I would want to go from here. So it's going to go oh, we're at tiny home. Okay, it's too big. It's too big. Tell me those two rooms alone are way too big. Yes, we move back to a micro home, which can only be 32 tiles. Okay, so 32 tiles is just enough for Micah James's room and for Clover's room. Okay, so let's rebuild the living space. Okay, perfect. So let's get some flooring down. Let's get some lights down so we can see what we're doing when we're furnishing the place. Okay, now these two are overlapping here, and it shouldn't be doing that, so we will... Very, very strange, and the lighting is so different on each one. But it's okay. It's going to work with what we are looking at. No one is going to know. Okay, then we're going to need some massive build discounts. So which roof tile is going to get us a build discount? Green, upcycled from abandoned containers, power production, solar roof can power your home. Yeah, let's go with that. Should we do white? Now that's very shocking. Black? Okay, and then we're going to put some wallpaper down. We want to go with eco lifestyle ones, just the footprint, minor environment gain. Yeah, we'll do it plus build discount, and we'll go with I kind of want to go with a white for contrast. Yeah, I think that works. Let's turn the grid off. Yep, definitely works. Great. Love that. Okay, so this is the hallway / living area. So that's obviously where the front door is going to go, right? Yeah, it wouldn't open up into the bathroom, and it wouldn't open up into Clover's room. So Micah James is a politician. He wouldn't want doors with tons of glass on it because privacy, right? People know him, and he'd like to keep his family very well protected. So we'll use this door. Very, very private. And obviously, we're going to need windows. So we'll do that. It takes up a tile in our kitchen area, but that's okay. We'll work around it because we need a way to access this patio area. We're going to get some flooring we'll do a beautiful like yellow wood, which apparently if I hold this down and then I do this, it does rotate it. Beautiful. Does that clash? I don't imagine any of these wouldn't clash though. I never know if power consumption rating is like good or bad. I don't know. But the house is going to be relatively light on the inside. And yes, we can actually put lighting down. We're going to use the same lighting all across. Okay. And then we'll need lighting in the bathroom. Industrial. Okay, bill discount. Low fire. Bill discount. I hate that flooring so much. I can't do it. I hate it. No. We can't do it. And then we'll do the same here, but for some reason, yeah, no, it's still vertical. And then to widen the space, we'll do it here, but we'll make it horizontal. So you see it turns into a completely different color, but I kind of like that it's more blue in the other areas. I think that's nice. Okay, so Eco Lifestyle didn't come with any tile. So we'll add base game in. I always build with like a million packs. So let's just do base game and Eco Lifestyle. And for base game, I'm just looking for a tile. I guess this is the simplest tile we're going to get. So we're going to do that. And then we will do that for Micah James's small ensuite as well. And yes, there is a way for us to get this to work. So this might be a little bit too small. Clover right now is super obsessed. Well, she's a toddler, but she's going to be very obsessed with space. So what can we do that's like kind of spacey? She's our yellow gen, so maybe we give her like a massive yellow feature wall, and then we just do white on the other parts. Okay, it's definitely a lot, but it does say like child bedroom to me. That's a more relaxing like mint green. I like that. Also a nod to his mother, so works well. We need this to be all tiled, so sparkling speckled, there we go, because you are in fact a wet room. Just thinking about where the counters and the fridge and things would be, and it would be that way. And then the rest of the house, or the room, excuse me, would just be like white walls. It's really weird. So different to anything that I normally would do that I'm like, what? But I also like that it's so different. And for some reason, I am getting very like Micah James vibes from this. Okay, so we move on back to the bedrooms. We can't use Eco Lifestyle doors for this. It would take up way too much space in our home. So let's go back to base game. That would still grant a lot of privacy because Micah James is still Micah James. And he's going to have a lot of people over in the house, and he'd like to keep that separate from Clover. We'll do an archway into the kitchen. And then we're going to need doors into the bedroom and bathrooms. Here it is. We're going to do a nice light wood. Again, just because we don't want to darken the space. Beautiful. And then we'll have the bathroom door be over here. Not the best layout, but just in terms of spacing, we don't want the doors and the archways to be back to back. And then for spacing as well in the living room, Micah James's door would go in the corner here. You come take a shower. And if you don't watch my Not So Berry, that's not Micah James. It's just a random sim. He can do it. Okay, can you use the bathroom? Yes, he can. And can you wash your hands? Yep. Fully functional bathroom. Okay, beautiful. Get out of my house. We'll do this because we'll consider this mostly Clover's bathroom. Since Micah James has a little wet room, and honestly, he's always out of the house doing his political career stuff, so that should be fine. Is there not going to be a sink in this bathroom? But we just can't fit one because of the door placement. Like, if the door was in the kitchen, could we get away with having the door in the kitchen? I think we could because there's nothing against that back wall. It's not ideal to have to go through the kitchen to get to the bathroom, but it's a tiny house. So you like make do with what you have. And that'll be the stove, and then it'll come around this way, and that would lead into the fridge. And where would the sink go? Ooh, this house is going to be expensive. Year 1500, year 1425, year 800. Okay. We'll sell this one. We'll do the nice Mokomarebi one. We will keep it plain and simple with some black. No, enclosing the space. Enclosing the space. See? And that just gave us back so much money. Okay. Before we waste all of our money, let's go to Micah James's room. Nope. We're gonna need a bedroom. Let us not forget that we have $6,000 to furnish the entire house. That's kind of better. Okay. And that's all the furniture Micah James really needs. So we'll move on to Clover. And Clover will switch back to, let's do eco lifestyle. Clover will age up in this house. So we'll give her a little desk. We'll come back to toys for Clover, okay? We will do that. For now, there can be a little night. Oh, better. So much better. There we go. Ooh. Oof. You're telling me that was $2,000. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this idea, but keep that in mind. Okay, I never used the parenthood stuff. Would this even fit anywhere? Okay, we could probably shove a bookshelf in that corner. Yep, bookshelf in that corner. And then this is all the money we have left for decor. And then we'll rearrange the budget because I'm sure there are things that I use that were really expensive and I just didn't notice, especially because we don't have any windows. Oh no. Okay, windows. We gotta add the windows. That means we would have a bookcase backing up onto the only window in the house, and that's not ideal. So let's place it over here, backlighting our TV. Yeah, this makes it harder to see into that bathroom, so we're gonna go with this one. Which means goodbye to you. Oh no. The budget. No. Our house has to be beautiful. We use less windows. But I do think that looks better. We'll just place curtains or some kind of divider in the front. Then around the side, because it's a tiny house, we're really going to value a lot of light here. Pop one here for Micah James above everything so you can't really see anything. We will get a nice big like seedy window for Clover. And then around the back for Micah, we'll come back to this. Okay, and then does the kitchen actually get any light? No, so let's go downstairs. Where can we put a window for our kitchen? See? Cheat even more. With free items. Clover is a very like bright and colorful child. I feel like I want to add color to her room. That's a lot. Yellow? Nope, too much yellow. You work. Okay, so we're going to add this to Clover's room. And then in the living room, what will we have? White. Ooh, I like this one because it has a star and moon on it. So it's like reaching for the stars. And Clover is obsessed with space. So that works really, really well. Can I lower you down? No, you are stuck at that level. And then like the potty and stuff she would be bringing with her from the old house. Her other toys she'd bring with her. So I think we're good on that end. Let's go back to finding Micah James a rug that would fit his room. I'm thinking this one, honestly. Yes, it is cheaty. And then for like this little covered patio space, because it is covered, I want to add a dining room table. Otherwise, they're going to be just eating on the couch because there's nowhere to actually sit. So, ooh, pretty. Yeah, no, that was $140. Okay, and then we have the refurbished chairs, which we will do in... It's a lot. The blue and the pink, it's a lot. but there's a child in this home. So we're going to say that really influenced the design here. And even though Clover will technically be a child by the time they move into this house, I like to think, or a toddler by the time they move into this house, I'd like to think that she is an older toddler, so probably more like probably like 4, honestly, going on 5. She'd be aging up really soon after, so honestly, I think I am happy with this house. They're not a starter family, so it was just a challenge for me to have it to 20,000 simoleons, but they're going to have way more than that. I just see it as being a money saver for Micah. And let's add a roof trim just to see if that makes a difference to anything, because I'm picturing like a white roof trim. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Okay, so that is it. That is a real-time build, except for the landscaping, of our build. Let's actually do some terrain paint really quickly, because there would be a path where they were just like walking. And there we have it. We have a 1.5 bath, full kitchen, living room-ish, 2-bedroom micro home, which we definitely cheated with. But we did it, okay? So it lightens the load, relationships double, plants grow twice as fast, happy and inspired, skills double at the standard rate, and yeah, cozy comfort. Has so many benefits. So the part of the house which you saw, obviously real time build, these 2 are the only rooms that are the cheaty bits. They're technically, these 3 rooms, most of the house is the cheaty bits. It's outdoors, and then the actual like house is the bedroom, this bedroom, and then the half bath. I think honestly, if I did this again, I could probably do a micro home for this family, but I didn't want it to feel too squishy, and I wanted to try this cheat, and as it turns out, it definitely works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this real-time build with me, just seeing my thought process as we went about building a super tiny house, just how much time it actually does take, and what my thought process was as we went through it. So that is all I have for you. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next part. Bye, everyone. you know what? My honest thought is probably nowhere. Okay, so we have $439 in our budget left, which means it is time to cheat even more with debug.